A story about a great
peaceful,
Zen
calm
master.
mind is all about acceptance. And one of the greatest stories I've ever read that amplifies this message and gives a great example of this message is a story I read. I don't know if I have it here. It's in a Zen book. Oh, I do. It's called Extraordinary Zen Masters. And the story that I read, or I'm thinking about, is in here. And this book talks about three masters: Ikku, Zen Master Ikku, Hakuin, and Ryokan. My favorite are Ryokan and Ikku, because they were kind of anti-establishment. They were on the outskirts, even amongst the esoteric. They were always on the fringe, kind of like myself. But unfortunately, I forget which master it was. It might even be the one it might even be Hakuin or Ikku. I don't know. But one of the masters, a woman came to him, a young woman who had a baby out of wedlock, which at the time was a complete disgrace and dishonor to the family, and you could even be killed. So in fear, this young woman who had a baby out of wedlock brought the baby to the great Zen master. And the Zen master just took the baby in, took care of it. She said, "Please take care of my baby." He said, "Okay, no problem." And the townspeople began to talk that this Zen master maybe is not really a good Zen master. Maybe he was having relations with a young girl and is now caring for the child in a way he dishonored himself. So the villagers thought. So the whole region began to think. And he did not care. He got belittled. He got ridiculed, not unlike Jesus Christ, who I also admire. And he kept going. And he said, "Doesn't bother me one bit." And after a couple years, the daughter confided in her parents what had happened, and they said, "That's your baby, the one you gave to that Zen master?" They quickly ran to the Zen master, apologized, and they promised to take care of the child, and he handed it over with no problem. And they apologized for all the trouble they gave him, or they thought they gave him. But in his mind, he was extremely peaceful. His name got dragged through the mud, and he did not blink an eye. His entire his entire perception that the village had of him became garbage, and he did not care. And when they found out that the real situation, they were like, wow, they felt really ashamed that they ever disgraced the Zen master. But he was given something in life he couldn't control, and he just dealt with it out of compassion. And when it went away, he wasn't attached to it. He dealt with that with compassion as well. And there is not a better story of acceptance in all of Buddhism, in my opinion.